see y'all see this notification. Listen, if you don't get to see this notification, if you just get to see this video, I am back. Thankful. Happy Thankful Thursday. Blessed. Happy to be here. And yes, guys, I got hacked. So let me give you a story time real quick because the enemy. Wow! Okay, so your girl got hacked for all those days you guys didn't see me here. I'm gonna let some of you guys get in. I got some emails yesterday. God, it's all on divine timing. This is like part of the journey. Hey, sis. Yes, girl. Yeah, I am back. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yes, sis, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. It's so interesting because yesterday I had got my Gmail, the day before I had got my Gmail back, but God just told me that I was in an Esther season, right? And didn't know what the heck that meant. But do you guys remember when I told you that I wasn't doing a new moon ritual? Well, that's the day my Gmail had got hacked. I miss you too, sis. My Gmail got hacked, and they turned around and abruptly hacked my YouTube. Shout out to he's a content creator that actually he's in Thailand right now, Trent Henderson. He actually helped me get my YouTube back. So here we are, and I was in my Esther season, and yesterday I had came across a Bible verse that, let me see if my laptop is. I can't believe I literally just clicked on YouTube, not thinking. I said, this looks like sunshine. I was like, oh shit, this is Sunshine Goddess. So happy. And the only thing that the divine told me not to do in the midst of not having my channel was do not give up. Do not quit. I'm like, I was saying, like, Spirit, I don't know what you're doing, what direction. I have to go through my channel, guys, because they hacked some of my videos and I just got to go through all of them. But I am so happy to be back with you guys. I feel like I felt lost. I'm not going to lie. I felt really lost. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do or which way I was going to go or anything. It was pretty. The first day I was like, all right, this is happening. I was being a G about it. You know what I'm saying? The second day I cried because I said it wasn't about, and the thing is, my intuition told me, first of all, it was a Red Bull email that asked me for sponsorship. Now, mind you, that morning I got in the shower, I was like, I haven't got any sponsorships in a while. So I'm like, all right. So when I saw it, I was like, wow, Spirit, okay. But then something in me said, girl, you don't even drink Red Bull, right? But I knew my daughter does. And I just told my daughter the day before, I don't think you should drink Red Bull. It's not good for you, blah, 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 blah. Right? So my intuition said, nah, you don't need to do this. I was like, I don't know. I sent the thing to my son, my oldest son. I was like, look at this. You think he's like, Mom, it's fake. It's all right. I was just happy all day too. I was like, I wonder if this is real. The moment I clicked in on the link, guys, I got an email 2 seconds later on my iPad that said, your password has changed on iOS. And I'm like, well, I'm on the iPad and the iPhone. How? And that's all she wrote. And it was an experience, and it was a journey. And I have to read you guys the Bible verse that I had yesterday that I had got, because the divine told me I was getting my channel back. They said, girl, you getting your stuff back, but you need to listen. And I was like, okay, and you need to do this and you need to do that. It was a list of things they told me that I had to do. I'm not kidding. And I just had made a video because your girl kept going. That's why I tell y'all, come follow me on Facebook, Sunshine Sunstar. Okay. Instagram, I got my review page. I'm gonna put the information in the description box down below. I was so ecstatic to get back on here that I screamed, press live. I got to see my brothers and sisters. I got to see what's up with y'all. I was so worried. What was I worried about the most was that I have people that they come to my channel for guidance, right? And I'm like, so what's happened? It was like I lost. It made me feel like I lost an important part of my life, but here we are because a 7-year head cycle. And I was talking about being in the season of renewed and restoration. And here we are, because now I'm coming to you guys. I did the work in the meantime. There was work that needed to be done to be able to come back in to get my YouTube back. And I did it. All right. So my Esther. So mind you, I didn't make a big deal about it. People that are important to me, they knew. I didn't post about it. I kind of said it a little bit in my readings. Yeah, pray for me to get my channel back. But I didn't scream loud banners, I lost my channel, blah, blah. I even dreamed that wherever other timeline I was in at the time, I was amongst a group of friends and someone said, that's why you lost your YouTube. And I was livid in the dream. I stomped around that circle. I think I was trying to beat them up. And I'm not a violent person. But when you have dreams and you wake up and you feel that, I was pissed at I couldn't remember who that was. I was like, who was that spirit? It feels like it was somebody that taunted me in real life. It feels like somebody that prayed on my downfall. And then I started getting messages like, guess what? Some of your enemies know that you're going through this, and they're praying that it stays like this. That's why we're going to change it for you, because we're giving them a chance to finally show face and be of compassion towards you. And now they're happy that you're going through this. We're giving you your channel back. I was like, I hear you. So from the beginning, I was guided to not talk a lot about me losing my channel. Okay. I even called a friend of mine that was a really good friend of mine. He's still a good friend of mine. I was trying to tell him, but our conversations was not hitting, where he wasn't giving me the space and the time and the opportunity to say, hey, listen, these things are going on in my life, which a couple of days later I had to go back and say, hey, I have to tell you something important's happening in my life. So that was a lesson in itself, right? So the Esther verse that I came across yesterday, and it's so interesting because the messages up until that day, they didn't stop, right? The Bible verses kept going. Faith without works is dead. If you go look at my TikTok, I still kept going. I just knew a piece of me was missing, and that was you guys. That was this channel. And it wasn't, parts of me are like, all right, well, you did this for 6 years. And I said, well, if God wants me to have this channel back, he's going to give it back. If he doesn't want me, and then I went to my other channel to start posting messages. They took that away too, because of the rules. If your account gets hacked, you can't go, because after blah, 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 blah. And here we are. Okay, guys. So I wanted to come on. Hey, the kid, 1, 2, 3. I want to come on and give you guys a little message that I am back. I have so much content to post for you guys. Like I said, the journey didn't stop. It had to continue. I said to God, I don't know what you're doing right now. And they said, you continue doing those messages. I said, without your YouTube, YouTube doesn't define who you are. That's just a place you use. And because you were so leaning on that, and I'm not gonna stunt, I was leaning on YouTube because I like that I got far. This is the work that I put in. If they believe in me, do the people that support me? Yes, but it's a little bit inside of me that says there's people out there preying on my downfall. I have a YouTube channel. They can see I know what I'm talking about, blah, 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 blah. So there were a lot of lessons in this, and me losing my YouTube channel, and me keep on